YouTube, it's your boy Chops coming to you with another video on Black Pearl. Let me show you what I'm working with today. I got started without starting my video, so I decided to go ahead and record this. You see, I'm in the process of well, I have taken out the dash and I found the wires. Well, I disconnected them from this plug here. Let me show you what I'm putting in here. Here's what I've taken out. The cluster, that's the old radio. I'm gonna put a pocket back in for that. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to get my cooling temperature and my oil sending unit cables or wires through here. So I'm gonna make that bigger. Let me show you about what I'm working with though. I think I've showed this before in a previous video. Let me put the phone down. I can't work with one hand, so give me a second. Okay, here's the cluster. It's got the plastic on it, so I'm gonna get it off. It's the VDX. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure anymore. Oh, VHX, excuse me, VHX. So Black Pearl is getting this. So what I did, I wanted all my wires to be the same color, so I won't mix them up. Even though I used to be an electrician, just call me OCD, have an OCD. So I know that's one wire that's brown and white. I don't have my schematic out here. Then I got a wire that's pink and black, and I got a wire that's blue and black, and then I got one that's brown and black. And so what I did, I ordered me a bundle of wire so I can stretch out my wire. So this gray right here, I think the gray is dash lights, yellow is seat belt, brown I want to say is brake light, blue I think it's high beam, don't quote me on that. Green is, I think it's cooling, but I'm not going to use that one because I'm using the one that come with the VHX kit. Red, I'm not going to use. Orange, I'm not going to use. White, I think it's tack. Purple, I think is volt. It's either volt or it's fuel pump. Pink is forgot what pink is. And this is black. Of course, black is brown, ground. And then of course you got your other connectors here that I got to run through the firewall. And then you have your switch cable. Let me pull this out for you. This one here is the oil sending unit. This one here is your water. This is your Cat 5 cable to go from the box to the gauge cluster. Now you can go to any store, Walmart, I think sells them, Target, and you can get you, it's a normal Cat 5 cable. So what I plan to do is, I'm not going to use this little short one. I'm going to get me a long one. So I'm going to get me maybe a 6, I don't know how long this is. It may be 6 foot, 5 foot, 3 meters or something like that, I don't know. But I'm going to get a longer one because I can put my box wherever I want to put it at. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to get me a longer one. It's called a Cat 5 cable. What else comes in the kit is this little bundle of wires. It's for hooking up into the back of the cluster, and it's for your switch, so you can change the different parameters on the gauge. And it goes into the box here, and then the wire stretched up to where it plugs into the back of the gauge cluster, and then it hooks into where it says switch here. I don't know if you can see that. Got my finger on where switch right there, so that's pretty easy. Then depending on what type of alternator you have on your truck, because this kit is made specifically for, of course, the truck, the OBS. So depending on which alternator you have, if you have a 3-wire or 4-wire, this one here has a 1-wire. So I gotta go back and see, because maybe I don't use this, because I think if you have a 3 wires when you use this, so maybe I don't have to use this. I gotta go back and look at the instructions. So I'm in the process of putting that on. As soon as I get some progress done, I'll bring you guys back to see where I'm at next to the next clip. Okay guys, I got the cluster in, part of the dash, I don't know what you call this, back in. I took the old radio out, I put this pocket in, got all my wires ran from the part that went into the old cluster. Let me show you. Alright, I think 88 through 92 has a little square one different from this. I might be too far up on you. I don't know if you can see that. So 88 through 92, this is a 93 pickup. The 92 and down has a smaller connector that goes into the back of the cluster. So mine had this type. So if you have that smaller one, according to the instructions, you got to cut and make the hole bigger. But what I did, I disconnected all the wires from this piece here, and then I found every wire that I needed. I used everything except for the oil, the water, and they had 2 extra power wires, which was a voltage wire, well, for the voltage, I guess. So I used only one of them. It had 3, and I capped that one off. I capped 2 of them off, and I capped the oil one off, and I capped the water one off, because I have to run my own wires from the engine bay to inside, which I did that, and I'll show you why I did with that. I ran it through, well, I'll go back out there and show you, but I ran it through the cruise control grommet. That's where I ran it at. So I did run, then I ran my own Cat 5 wire. It's a little bit longer. It's actually too long, but I'd rather have it too long than too short. So I can put the box, the computer, wherever I want it now, because I got the wires that's extra long, and sorry about that. That's the computer that you hook all your wires to. And I ran, like I said, I ran my own Cat 5, because I don't like that little short one that they sell you. So it limits you on where you put it at. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I can only speak about, I'm assuming that it's that way from 88 to 98, but don't quote me on that, because I have a 91 and I have a 93. So the wires, if you don't know, the wires are broke down like this. I'm going to tell you to help you out. So the cooling wire, just in case you don't use a Dakota Digital and you use some other company, here's the wires. Dark green is the cooling wire. Tan and black is the oil pressure, but mine was tan, only tan. It didn't have black in it at all. So that's what I'm saying. So not 88 through 92 could be black and tan, or 88 through 93 could be black and just tan, and then from 94 and up could be just black and tan. So that's what I said, you just got to check. So GM changed it up a little bit. So the Speedo is light blue and black. Your fuel level could be purple or pink. Now mine was purple. Again, mine was purple, but it could be purple or pink. All right, the volt power is pink and black. Like I said, I had 3 pink and blacks. So I capped off 2 of them and I used only 1. All right, my tach was white. My brake indicator was tan and white. My check engine light was brown and white. My high beam was light green. And my right turn signal was dark blue. And my left turn signal was light blue. My cruise control was brown. My seat belt was yellow. My dash lights is gray. And of course, ground is black. So, like I said, I use a total of 13 of the wires that's in here. I did not use the cooling wire. I did not use the oil pressure wire. And then I did not use 2 of the pink and black wires. And I had to use red as my, I think it's my right turn signal. Let me see which one was dark blue. Dark blue was right turn signal, so I had to use a red because I didn't have a dark blue. I don't know why I screwed up with that. I had a light blue. Excuse me, I didn't have a light blue. I did not have a light blue. I had a dark blue, but I didn't have a light blue. So I had to use the red for that. So, and then you have the switch. On these things, you got 2 switches. Switch 1 and switch 2, or switch 2, switch 1. I don't know which one it is. These little things here are switches. So, it has its own cable. And all I did was lengthening the wire. I lengthening, if that's pronounced correctly, the wires, which was a green, a orange, and a blue. I lengthened the wires so I can run them down to the brain again. So now what I have left to do, I got to put the 2 sensors in the motor. Let me give you a good look at that. That look good, man. That look good. This is the Dakota Digital VHX, and this is the black with the white and silver letters, or excuse me, numbers. So, like I said, what I got next is I'm gonna put the 2 sensors in, and then I'm gonna finish wiring up the brain. And I will not show you guys that my miles an hour won't be working yet because I can't drive my car yet because I haven't. What I got next to do is I got a 1-inch or ½ an inch lift shackle that I'm gonna put on so I can get the bed off my tires. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm not able to drive yet because I haven't bled my brakes yet either. So, and my alignment is really screwed up where I put the front suspension on. So like I said, I'll turn you back on once I get everything wired up, show you how I'm gonna wire it up to the box, to the brain, and go from there. Okay, YouTube, I got it completely done. Got the wires tucked, the computer tucked, everything back together. I still have to calibrate it. I gotta calibrate my fuel sending unit, and I gotta calibrate, of course, the miles per hour. I can't do that until I bleed my brakes. And I did get, I'm gonna show you guys here, even though I'm getting off subject. I got a half an inch or an inch, see if we can get it, shackle to raise it up a little bit in the back, because that 7-inch with these wide tires is too big. So everything works. Lights come on. It's telling me to set the fuel sender, set the speed cal, which I can't do right now. I'm gonna set the speed. Excuse me. I'm gonna set the fuel, but I just want to let you guys know the tach is working. the volts working, the oil's working, the temperature's working. So it's in. Black Pearl has got new gauges in it. VHX gauges from Dakota Digital. So I'm gonna close out the video with that. On to the next one. I probably won't do a video on the shackle. I just show you what it looks like after I put the shackle in. The shackle's in to raise it up a little bit. And I think the next task I got, well, it'll be the rear end, well, the bed liner. I'm debating on how I should do it. I should spray it myself or get it professionally done. But anyway, I'll let you guys know when I get to that period what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, that's it. Black Pearl gets the Dakota Digital gauges in it. Comment down below if you like what I'm doing to Black Pearl. All right, guys, later.